Right, Luke, decided I wanted another podcast with you. Obviously, I saw it at the beginning of the year, and obviously, what's happened from the beginning.
I mean, if we start, I forget the date that I came to see you, but I suppose it was at the end of last year, wasn't it?
It's February, March, I'm sure.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I guess the things that we don't need to talk about is probably change of bike. So I went onto a smaller bike for this year, 350 instead of a 450. It helped out a lot in enduro especially.
Mm-hmm.
The slightly smaller bike was a bit more nimble in like the trees and this and that, and some of those events it was a bit of a better tool for the job, I suppose. In motocross I thought it would really hamper and harm like some of my starts, but I mean starts have been pretty decent this year, even on the smaller bike. There's been a few events where I think it maybe like held me back a little bit, but then some events where I think it helped. So
let me get this right. So you're a 3-time Eastern Centre champion and a 4-time Enduro Eastern champion, back to back.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
so congratulations on that.
Thank you very much. Yeah, cheers.
So how did you feel coming into the Eastern Centre? Because you obviously changed your bike, and then we had that big gap, and we did have a massive gap in the Eastern Centre where it was like 2.5 months with no racing at all.
In the middle?
Yeah.
Yeah, well that was quite handy for me.
Yeah.
I injured my knee at Wattisfield in the evening race, and I didn't know what I did, and I just, I don't want to put the NHS down at all, but I kept trying to get results from them and answers from them. I didn't really get anywhere, so I ended up then getting an MRI, and turns out I actually snapped my ACL in my left knee. So that was a bit of a shock to the system. I didn't really know what to do about that, because a lot of people getting the injuries, but it's like, can I still ride? Like, is it going to do more damage? Is it not? Because not only did I snap my ACL, but I also injured my MCL, which had the ligament on the inside of my knee as well. So, at that evening race in Wattisfield, I ran one of the fast left-handers. I just literally, the bike skipped out, I dabbed a foot, and I just felt my ankle go out, and my knee stayed in the same place, and I felt a snap. Felt like a pop. And I was like, oh, that's not good. So, turns out I could still walk on it, I could limp, but my knee felt super unstable, so I knew something wasn't right. But I was really, really lucky that I didn't snap both, because if I had snapped both, I'd have just been like game over. But my MCL, so the inside ligament, was hanging on by like a thread, and that one actually heals if it doesn't fully snap. So that then healed on that time off that we had. Yeah. And I tried to like rehab it as best I could, as best you can when you work full time and you've 2 kids and whatever. And then it was good enough. I literally didn't ride until the Thursday before Blacksall Centre round. So I literally had like 7-8 weeks where I didn't even touch a bike, because I was just like, I was so worried about hurting it more. And then,
did you lead everyone? I mean, did you have I don't think I'm putting you down, but did you have, there was I don't know where it was, but you just didn't seem to be on it. One block, there was 3 races. I don't know where it was, Ling or Blacks. No, Black Waits Cone. How did you? Because the first one
recently.
In this.
Yeah. So we had. So after that break, we had Blacksall, Waits Cone, Ling. Yeah. And I was like 20 something points ahead of Sean. And I was like, oh, geez, this is gonna be tough, because 25 or whatever points it was, that's not a lot really. You can lose that like so quickly. So like Blacksall and Wakes, I wasn't really racing to win. Like I was on the gate knowing that I probably wasn't going to win, but I just needed to get some points. And then, because I then had ridden like a bit more, and it's surprising how quick you lose it with motocross. Like even just getting your eye in, like it's really, like you almost lose some of like the fast twitch reactions that you have, and your eyes struggle to keep up. And it's concentrating for that long as well, because you're concentrating for like 20 something minutes. So having like 7-8 weeks off, and just going straight into racing was just like a big,
oh my god,
shock to the system, I suppose. So I think Blacksall, I was just logging the laps and what have you. Then I rode a few more times. Then we had wakes, and I'm slightly better.
Yeah.
And then wakes coming with such a like skatey, like slippery track.
Yeah.
I can't really put my foot down. So
No.
like it was so difficult to like attack that track as well.
Mm.
And then Ling, you don't need to put a foot down at Ling. And by then I'd ridden more anyway, so I got like a bit fitter and more comfortable. And Ling, I was really up for it. So Ling was the first event since hurting my leg that I raced. I sat on the gate and I was going to win, like in my head.
You knew it.
Yeah, I wanted to. I wouldn't say I didn't want to win, but I didn't believe I could. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
Who pushed you the most this year? Sean?
yeah, Sean. Yeah, Sean for sure. Like, yeah, Sean's super consistent. I've raced Sean since, me and Sean go way back, like from, I would say, 85, sort of small wheels. So how old are we then? Probably like 12 years old. So like I've raced Sean my whole life, you know. And, you know, Sean's such a clean racer, like we've never taken each other out.
No.
Like we've always raced hard, like we'll always push each other around on the track, but it's such a joy to race Sean because you know he's not going to put you in the fence.
Yeah.
And he knows I won't put him in the fence, you know. It's good.
And then we had this
fun.
super person come in, Woodcock. He really did push you.
Yeah, Dylan knows how to ride a bike, that's for sure.
Well, he certainly did that way, you know, and it's good to see people like that come in and push you. But obviously then we had another one, Sam Nunn. He turned up.
Well, yeah, it was, again, Sam's a really, really good up and coming lad from around our way, and we need to push all the local lads as well. And it's great, like Sam and Tom, they all do like the British, and they're on teams, which is really cool.
Yeah.
And they've got opportunities that I've never got the chance to do things like that. But you know, they're taking full advantage of it, and I don't blame them.
No, right, exactly. I mean, you know, when I speak to Sam, I mean, he's no longer with Yamaha, he's now with Chambers, which is a massive difference. Obviously, Tom's now moved on, Grimshaw.
Yeah.
So Sam's now stepped into his thing, so that's quite a little good team. And obviously, there's other teams now forming. But, you know, it's good to see the Eastern Centre bring out all these new people.
I mean, you look at that start line at Ling, that last round, and it was round with really quick guys.
Yeah.
You know, we had Ollie Colmer, who's like done EMX, he's doing the European stuff next year. Like you said, Dylan, we had Sam, we had, you know, the list goes on.
Yeah.
All guys that are all in the British Championship. So, yeah, it's really good for our centre.
Yeah, and exactly. We had, I mean, Lexa MX, they had Callum there.
Oh, Callum, yeah.
I mean, Callum did really, really well this year, and I'm really proud of him, you know, doing what he's done in a short period of time.
Yeah.
You know, I think he won the MX2, MX Nationals. I think he won the MX2.
Did he?
Don't quote me on that, I'm not sure, but I think he did. And then obviously he came and done decent centre when he can. Obviously Bayless is now joined Lexa MX.
Yeah.
So that's another thing. And
He
obviously,
doesn't hang about.
no, he don't, and he certainly did push that. You know, you can see he when he's dialed in, he's on it.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, and that's great.
Well,
And
the week before Ling, I went to Blytheborough, the practice track, and he was there, and the little shit, he caught me up and passed me. And I was like, jeez.
really?
Yeah. I'm not really much of a practicer anyway. Like,
No.
I always, like, I suppose I'm, like, 30 in March. Like, I need to chill out a little bit sometimes. But then I try and, like, always perform on the race day. But, yeah, he obviously saw me up ahead and really gave it some. And, yeah, he caught me up around Blytheborough. I couldn't believe it. On a 250,
Yeah, I know, and he's quick, and that's the thing. I mean, I see him week in, week out at Bestal. When there's no racing, he goes to Bestal. And all he does is literally the morning, and that's it.
Smash out the laps.
And he smashes it out, gets out, and he's done. But, you know, another upcoming racer from our area, which is really good.
Yeah, it is really good.
So, you know, and obviously talk about you enduro. So tell me more about that, because I know you've got one more round to go, but how far are you away?
So I literally only need a few points. I need to only score a few points really at the Muntjac, the last round, to wrap that one up as well. So that'll be cool. That'll be 5 in a row in the Enduro Championship.
Has that ever been done before?
I don't know. Maybe not. I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'm not really sure on that one. So yeah, the enduro stuff I do love.
I know. I can tell your face just lights up.
I do love it. Yeah, it's good fun. Yeah, it's really good fun, and because I've done the last 2 years, so 2021 and 2, I did the 6 days, so the international 6-day enduro. That was in Italy, and then it was in France last year. But this year it's in Argentina, so it's a bit more pricey to go and do that one. So yeah,
what are we talking about there? Couple of grand?
More than that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was going to say about 4 or 5
No,
grand.
around that. Yeah, I would say you'll probably end up. So yeah, I've pumped a lot of money into my racing, that's for sure.
So are you going to go again with Ben and?
I'd like to go again. But yeah, I kind of
There's
like
Ben and who else?
Will Hughes.
That's it.
Yeah. So I'm not really sure. I think Ben Clark. He should really be in the British under-23 team.
Yeah, Ben. He was on with Beta this year, and he's done really, really well.
Yeah. So he's won the British under-23 championship. So he's had a really, really good year.
Yeah.
And he, a bit controversial, but he should have been picked for the Team GB under-23s team. But he hasn't been. But yeah, that's the team we're normally in for the 6 days. Is Ben Clark, Will Hughes, and me. But there's we're not really sure if Ben Clark will end up doing that or not. We don't really know. So we'll see. And that's in Spain next year. So I'd like to do that, but we'll have to run the numbers up on that and see.
Okay. And obviously still with Matt Pope.
Yeah, still with Matt. Yeah.
Everything good there?
Yeah, all good.
In the sandbox, I see.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
With your brother, So well, okay. And obviously. Going on next season, are you still going to be doing the Eastern Centre?
Yeah, we'll do the centre. Yeah.
Are you going to price out and do anything else?
So the kind of plan in my head really is to do both the Motocross Enduro Championships again. Like I said this before on the other time I was here with you. Like, we're so lucky with what we've got around here. Like, we shouldn't get complacent of what we've got track wise, competitor wise. Like, we're so lucky. So yeah, I'll always do the local area stuff. Plus, after doing it for a few years, you get fairly handy at it, don't you? So yeah, we'll do that. And like I said, I'd like to do the 6 days. Again, we'll just see what I can do there and see if we can get some help to go and do that. I'll do the local Britishes again. Yeah,
because you did well in the British, didn't you?
Yeah. I had my best ever result at a British.
Yeah, I remember catching up with you
at Ling, and I hadn't even had a gate drop then. I hadn't even practiced motocross or anything. I'd just been messing about in the woods and stuff and play riding. And I entered Ling last minute, real last minute. Duct taped the number 1 in front of the 4.9 and qualified 12th. I sat there and got Bob Chef next to me, and I got Simpson or someone on the other side of me. I'm just I feel so out of place here right now. And then I go and pull off a 10th in the first race. So I was gobsmacked really. Yeah. And like I said, that was my first gate drop of the year. I hadn't raced, I hadn't really practiced much motocross, and I just made that happen somehow. Yeah, so that was quite cool. And then race 2, I got another good start, but I just had no energy because I was just.
You were knackered.
I was just hanging, yeah. And then I got mud in my goggles, and it was just a nightmare. I ended up 16th or something, but it was still a good ride. To be fair. That's still a good ride, but. Yeah. So
and then Blacksaw, you did the Blacksaw one?
Yeah, I did Blacksaw. How'd that go? I think I went.
Was that's
15, 13, something like that?
Yeah, I think it was 14th you got.
I can't remember, to be honest, but that was still another good day, really. It was another good day.
And then when we saw you at the end at Ling for the final race of the Eastern Centre, last race you went off and then suddenly you backed up, and I thought, oh my god, he's got engine problems. But tell us what actually you wanted to do.
We don't have engine problems, not a Matt per motorcycles. We don't have engine problems.
Well, I honestly thought you did, so.
No, so yeah, I
You had this little plan in your head.
Well, no, I don't have any plan, to be fair. I just
you won the first one.
Yeah,
you won the second one.
Yeah, I won the first 2, and then that was enough to get the championship.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was it was nice, and my family were there and everything, so that was cool, and we sort of and then I went into that last race and didn't really think much of it, didn't make a plan or anything. I just got the whole shot again. I think I was leading for 4 or 5 laps.
Yeah.
And then and Dylan was all over me, and I had a couple of moments, and I just thought, what am I doing? Just whatever. And I just let Dylan by, and I thought, no, I've had enough. I'm just going to ride around and just do wheelies and wave to my kids at the side of the track. So that's what I did in the end. And yeah, and turns out I still got the overall somehow. Yeah. So yeah, that was pretty cool.
I don't know how you did that.
No, me neither. No, I didn't mean to do that. So yeah, that was pretty cool. So I'm going to have a chance to do that many times. So yeah, that was pretty cool. I just did that.
So you're going to do the Eastern Centre Enduro?
Yeah, motocross Enduro in the Eastern Centre. And I'll pick and choose some British motocross. I'll pick and choose some. I'd like to sneak in a British Enduro round if I can.
Okay. Where are they held?
I don't know if they've given off the dates yet, but the last 2 years they've had one in the Isle of Man, and that's a really cool event. Plus, that'd be a real nice little holiday for me and the family. So I'd like to try and tee up both of those if I can. But yeah, really, it's just if I can get some support to go and do them. That's what I want, really. I'm sort of tired of spending all my own money to go and do these events, and I'd like to try and get a bit more support to do them, really. Because I'm more than happy to do them and I'm keen to do them, but it's just a never ending.
And how's the training going? 49, what's it called?
49 off road.
That's it.
Yeah,
how's that going?
Yeah, good. Yeah, I've got quite a few dates sort of booked in. They'll go live on my website pretty soon.
You've got a website. What's the name?
49offroad.co.uk.
There you go, everyone.
So I've got some training day dates that are going to go live on there pretty soon. I've got 3 different locations for Stubblefield tracks. And then I'm going to do a few days on Skegness as well as Skegness Beach. So we're going to do. I think there's about 11 days I'm going to do over the winter. Okay. So
and you get ready for that.
Going to do a bit of a deal if someone wants to pay for them all up front. So you'll get a free day and you'll get some one-to-one stuff. So
that's a plug.
Yeah, I'll. There's a bit of a plug there, isn't it? Yeah. So there'll be information on that online about that pretty soon. Literally sorting some of that out on the way here. So we'll that'll be online pretty soon.
And what about your knee? Are you going to have a surgery on that?
I'm on the waiting list to have it done.
And then you've got to have time off.
We'll see.
So basically, if you could get it done now...
Oh, I would. Well, no, because I've still got all my rent to do, haven't I?
Oh, yeah, but you know what I mean. But, if it can get done...
I mean, yeah, maybe. I'm not sure. If they ring me up the day after the Muntjac Enduro, then maybe I'll do it. But at the minute, I think I might just leave it and keep getting my legs stronger.
Okay. And obviously... motocross is now finished after your last. Are you just going to break, or are you going to do winter training? And I mean, heavy winter training.
Well, no, I mean, I to be honest, everyone probably thinks I ride loads and train loads, but I don't get the time to do that.
No, you
won't. I run a business and 2 little nippers running about, and house to pay for and all this sort of normal adult stuff, So I don't really get much time to do any training or anything like that. But I go for a run with the dog quite. Every now and then, and that's probably as far as my off-bike training goes. I just like to play ride. I try and ride as much as I can, whether it be on a flat field or anywhere. I'll just ride and ride and ride, because I've got a bit of a theory that, you could be the fittest guy in the world. And I think, when it comes to British and world level, like, obviously you need to be in the gym a lot, you need to be super fit, but at our local level, my theory on it is, I mean, probably shouldn't say too much because I'm giving away some of my little theories here, aren't I? But I've got a bit of a theory that, let's just say you're the fittest guy on the planet. You run triathlons and you do everything. You're super, super fit, but you haven't got much bike skill. If I am a slob and I don't do any exercise, but I have got so much bike skill, I would still beat you in a 20-minute race because I have more bike skill.
Yeah.
So, you condense that down, and that's my theory. Us local lads, it's just bike skills. That's as much as you need to do. And if you're on the bike a lot, you're just going to get fit naturally. So that's my theory on it. And I think it kind of shows, like with that Ling race, for example. I didn't do any training for that event, and I just did that. And my heart rate was probably at 215 all the whole race, but I somehow managed to get through it. And I think it's just bike skills, and that's. I grew up at the skate park. I grew up playing around bikes, building jumps. That's all I did on push bikes. And if anyone asks me, when I have the training days, I'll often get them to do weird and wonderful things, and they're just like, "What? Why am I riding around with one leg off, or why am I riding around with one hand off?" And it's just but it's all about bike skill. That's my opinion on it.
Okay.
And but like I said, I used to go to the gym when I was younger, and I used to do stuff like that, but I think now I'm getting on a bit. You sort of that's my theory on it anyway.
So no age to retire yet?
Nah, not yet. No.
Excuse me. And obviously, Matt Hope next year. Are you going to be with him? Obviously, you were with Matt Hope, silly question. But are you going to be a 350, 250, or 450? Or is that secret?
I don't know yet. That I don't even know myself yet, so I'm not really sure. I don't even know if it will be red.
Really?
Yeah.
Kawasaki.
So who knows? Yeah.
It's only a Kawasaki or Gas. Or what's the colour?
Sells Suzuki's.
Is he? I've been up there for ages.
Yeah. Suzuki's, yeah, he can get what he wants.
Did he?
I think so.
Ah, so it could be a red. Another red.
No, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
You turn out with 49.
Quite like that colour though, but we'll see.
Kawasaki.
No, I don't know yet. I don't know for sure, but yeah, I always like the green one, so we'll see. Maybe.
Okay. So what else has got planned for Luke Parker?
Yeah, I'm not really sure. Really, just got a lot of work to do this winter, plumbing wise.
Another plug there.
Yeah. So yeah, I suppose it's another plug, but no. Yeah, I don't really know, to be fair. Like riding wise, I'll have the training days that I'm gonna, put online soon, and we've got those to do. Obviously, I'll do riding myself, and I will ride as much as I can. But like I said, it's difficult to fit it all in, you know. Yeah.
What about your dad?
Little man.
Yeah, every time I ask him, I'll let you know.
He's got stage fright, isn't he?
Yeah. Well, we had Cole Nunner here earlier with his dad, Stuart.
Yeah.
That was quite funny, Good to talk to Stuart because we're going back to 1969, way before I was born, but
Yeah.
But what he told us was quite interesting. So I'd love to get your dad. So have another talk to him.
Yeah, we'll see if we can G him up. Maybe get a couple of Bacardis into him beforehand. That'll loosen him up a little bit.
Hopefully. Right. Well, thank you very much, Luke.
Nice
and
one.
Thanks for coming over.
Yeah, no worries.